Mr. Schaub,
Here.
Mr. Blakeney, Ms. Brand,
Here.
Mr. Penn, Mr. Palmgren,
Here.
Mr. Sampson,
Here.
and Mr. Anderson.
Here. Okay, thank you. Has everybody had a chance to take a look at the minutes? Please let us know if there's any additions, corrections, that type of thing.
No.
And if we don't have any, I'd certainly entertain a motion to approve.
I move we
Make a
approve
motion that we
the,
approve the minutes from June 18th.
I second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Oh, actually,
Oh, I've got to
on
go.
on Zoom,
Right, sorry, we did have a change with that. Sorry about that. So if you would call for a vote.
yes. It's just that I like to call for the vote, you know, the roll.
I understand.
Ms. Brand,
Yes.
Mr. Palmgren,
Yes.
Mr. Sampson,
Yes.
Might not be appropriate as he would not have participated with that particular meeting.
I guess you could abstain.
I'll just abstain then.
Okay, and we'll introduce you in a minute too. Mr. Schaub
So I will abstain as well since I was not at the meeting.
and Mr. Anderson.
Yes. So those minutes are approved. Well, let's go ahead and just introduce Mr. Sampson then right now. I probably should have done that to start off the meeting, so my apologies there. So we do, for those of you that have not had a chance to meet Mr. Sampson, obviously this is the first meeting that he's going to participate with. So we certainly welcome his participation here. We've had a vacancy here for longer than I can remember. I'll just say it that way. So welcome aboard and glad to have you here.
Thanks, Todd.
Welcome.
So the one item that we have on our agenda tonight is item number 20-08-07-V. It's a variance for accessory structure size located at 1103 East Rab Road. So Ms. Davison, if you would like to give us a little bit of an update on this particular variation request.
Sure. This is fairly simple. This is a very large lot on the north side of Normal. It's up on Rab Road. It's just under 2 acres. They currently have a house with an attached garage. They'd like to build a detached garage at the south end of the driveway. As shown on this map, it would go roughly in this location. Per code, you can build such a structure at 720 square feet. They are proposing that it be 1,080 square feet. So it's about 380 square feet bigger than code permits. So that's why they're asking for a variance. They're not asking for a height variance or anything. As they explain in their application, it would be built to be attractive and match the home. No one would see it from the road. It's a very big property, so they'll be using it to store equipment and then also vehicles. Staff actually supports the variance request. We don't think it would disturb the harmony and purpose of the zoning district because, again, it's an enormous lot. It certainly seems reasonable for a property of this size to need more equipment than would be usual in a residential property in town. We've supported similar variances in town in the past. And then it is a unique circumstance in the size of this property. So we're very supportive of this. And I know the applicant is here on the line to answer any questions.
Thank you. Okay. So do we have any questions at all for Mr. Rediger? I certainly do. So we'll go ahead and have him, if he would state his name and address, and we'll get him affirmed in here. So
Hello, my name is Ryan Rediger, and the address is 1103 East Rab Road in Normal.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Was there anything that you wanted to add before we ask any questions to what Ms. Davison has already shared with us?
No, I believe she did an excellent job in our needs and our wants for the building.
Okay, great, great. So my only question is, I just wanted to make sure this will be an additional structure. It's not you're not doing something with the former garage or anything along those lines, correct?
No, it will be set 5 feet off of the garage corner and then 5 feet off of the property line. And in my talks with Troy, I know that there's some variances that we got to do, or some additional work that we need to do on the interior of it to make it safe. So we're prepared to do that, like drywall on the interior for fire safety.
Okay, thank you. Do any of the other board members have any questions for the owner?
I don't.
I do not.
None of the neighbors had any issues? This is Keith, I'm sorry. Did any of the neighbors have any issues to staff?
So I did hear from 4 different neighbors that called in. They were all just curious about the sign out front to see what was happening. And when I told them, none of them cared. They thought it was fine.
It's a big property. I drive by it a lot. I've stopped in a couple of times.
Okay. Well, that's always good to know.
Thank you.
All right. It doesn't sound like we have any other questions for Mr. Rediger. So we'll go ahead and close the public portion of this. Any other questions for staff? That's always a good one that Keith just asked.
I don't have any.
No, I have no further ones.
Okay. Nor do I have anything else to share. I do agree. I think it's unusual just with regards to the size of the lot, that type of thing. So, so with all of that, would anyone like to entertain a motion?
Sure, I move that we approve the variance as requested.
And this is Randy. I'll second the motion.
And Ms. Davison, if you would go ahead and call for a vote.
Sure. Mr. Sampson,
Yes.
Mr. Palmgren,
Yes.
Ms. Brand,
Yes.
Mr. Schaub,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes. So variance request has been approved. So I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to share for for Mr. Rediger, or if he's already familiar with what steps to take going forward.
Well, it sounds like you're already working with Troy, so you'll want to just keep doing that. And that's really all you have to do. So
Okay, thank you very
congratulations.
much. I appreciate everybody's time in this matter. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. For just everyone else's benefit, we do have several items for the September meeting. So if you are unable, well, just let me know if you're unable to make it. I'll probably send an email as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we actually have 5 petitions.
Wow.
All
Nice.
residents, all residential, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the actual meeting may take longer than the setup.
Probably will.
Today. So, all
And
right.
Keith, we'll try and get you figured out before then next time too. So,
Okay, that'd be great.
yeah.
Well, looking forward to seeing you in person, Darren. I know we've certainly met years ago and have had a chance to play tennis on the court, so that's been nice. But glad to have you again here, and hopefully we'll get a chance to better introduce you to sometime in the hopefully not too distant future. We can do that in person. So okay.
Nice to
All
join
right.
you all.
Is there anything else for the good of the group here?
No. I move that we adjourn.
Okay. All right, we will go ahead and adjourn. I don't need to call for a vote for adjournment now, do I, Mercy? I didn't think so, so I just want to double check since I omitted the other one for the minutes. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. Appreciate your time tonight. Have a great evening.
You too.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Todd.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.